Hey everybody out there in YouTube land. The purpose of this video is not to harass or bully, and also this video falls within the terms of fair use. Fair use, nigga. So, as some of you may know, I've really been taking a hiatus. I haven't even been getting a chance. Well, I've been real busy. I haven't even had a chance to catch the last few hangouts that Bert had. Like I said, just because I've been busy, you know, I've been doing some things. But anyway, that'd be another video. So, with me leaving Ed alone, just as as was my plan, Ed has a dying channel now. Ed has less than 100 average views on his last 10 videos. And if you go 20 videos back, it's the same thing, okay? With almost, he's got 1,200 and something subscribers. Look, Ed joined one of those things where like I sub to you, you sub to me type things, you know, because he wanted to get that monetization. And you can tell this because every now and then you'll see some broken English, like, you know, with some weird name from like Bangladesh or something that you've never heard of before. You know, I like you, subscribe to me, or some crazy shit like that, you know. Ed, we have you figured out. All right, so Ed's been getting very comfortable lately without, you know. Now, you know one thing, Ed doesn't want any kind of trolling or harassing or anything, especially on his wife. Which is why before this video, he did the same thing, trying to bully and harass Smarty Pants. And in the thumbnail to that video, Ed had Linda and him laughing at the screen. But don't bring Linda into anything. She's not in any of this. Why are you doing it? But yet he puts her in the thumbnail. Okay. All right, now here's another thing. We all know that if you use any of Ed's content, he's openly said this, you know, that he's gonna try to flag this video. Okay? So when he's not fucking with Smarty Pants, now he wants to come fuck with Mick. Okay? Now, Ed picks and chooses who he does this to. He ain't gonna do that shit with me. He'll beg for me to stop if I was fucking with him, but it's okay for him to go fuck with other people, right? Just like Duncan. Duncan doesn't want any trolls, so, you know, he doesn't like trolling and shit. So what does he do? He goes and fucks with the Flat Earthers, who are known for being fucking maniacs when you disagree with them. That was all orchestrated by Duncan. This is how they get attention. They thrive on this.
The hate for Ed brings us together.
Okay, first off, that monk, he even brings this up, okay? This was mixed channel. This hasn't been mixed channel. This is old shit. Ed showed the same shit in another video he did a while back.
And this, I just can't justify or explain.
Ed will sit there and scroll through.
All right, here's a douchebag, Mellow Mick, who back in the day was Monk's Guitar Channel, which was a total screw up.
Why are you bringing up the past, Ed?
Adult. That when he tried to type his name Mick, he typed Monk, and it took him a year to change it.
If you misspell your shit, and you know, if you do it like twice or something, you have to wait a while to yeah, that's the way that goes.
To figure it out. And here he's constantly berating me in Hangouts, live Hangouts.
All right, now listen, I must have missed this part. Okay, I seen like a couple of minutes. I just went out and made a comment, left. This is obviously before I was there. So Mick must have made a comment. Ed's trolling, you know, because that's what they do. They sit there and watch every hangout, waiting for anything like this so they can go cry about it. So Jay has still got this hangout going on while Ed's already ripping it and making this video on account of one comment. On account of a comment that somebody made. How many people were watching this? I think like 6 people. But Ed's got to let the whole 1,200 fucking people, but even though they're not going to watch it, the whole 1,200 and something people who are subscribed to him.
Hangouts. And here he says, Duncan gave him money. Trail Mix money. And this guy constantly goes into Hangouts, and no matter what anybody's talking about, he talks about me and my wife, and me and my life, and me and my shit. So now we're going to go to
this is some shit, man.
Mr. Jabba the Gut. We're going to go to his channel. We're going to go to his drooling freaking channel.
Okay, we're going to get to that in a second.
And we're going to have a little reaction video.
This is my reaction to Ed's reaction video.
All right, now, the first thing I want to say, that being able to play guitar...
Listen, the first thing I want to say is, okay, notice a few things. You can hear by the way he pronounces words. That's why when he doesn't have the camera on and you hear him, like when he's in that headless SG. Listen to that headless... Yes, this is how you talk when you don't have your teeth in. Another thing, notice, like I said, look, here's the hangout going on here. Here's him making a video ripping it with no teeth in. You see this ring right here? That's from Ed's old friend, that fucking beer glass. Watch the trouble it's about to get him into.
A righteous or decent person on YouTube.
A righteous or decent person on YouTube.
And I have put up with this guy.
Look at that.
2 years now.
Look at that look. Look at that look. Look at that snozzled look on his face. This motherfucker here.
Who tries so hard to fit in. And his way of doing it is by belittling me and berating.
Ed, what about your way of trying to fit in? What about your way of trying to fucking make reaction? Whatever Ed thinks. You know, it used to be Kanye West videos, you know, when he thought that was popular. Now it's reaction videos. What the fuck's next, Ed? Nobody watches your shit.
Me on YouTube. And this guy, he's the king of noodles. He's the noodle king. He just all the time. There's never a song. And he says, all Ed does is lame covers, lame bullshit covers. That's all he ever plays. He can only...
Look at this motherfucker.
And his van got chewed up by rats. He's eating trail mix.
Your van did get chewed up by rats. Motherfucker, you the one that told us that. You the one that told us that, Ed. Don't sit there and make that face after you told us your fucking wire harness. We seen the fucking... your old lady promoting on Facebook the anti-rodent fucking duct tape, Ed. Don't act like we making this shit up.
Dude, what are you eating, really?
He did eat trail mix, too. Y'all know he likes that fucking, it's sweet and spicy trail mix. Or as Ed says it, sweet and spicy trail mix. Here's the funny thing, Mick can play.
Well, he's better than Smarty Pants, right?
Yeah, go back to him. Yeah, go fuck with Smarty Pants some more. Smarty, you know, these are, anybody, see, Ed will punch down. Ed will punch down. Just like when he started fucking with me. He figured he had more subscribers than me, I'd just roll over and be easy. Ed, you still ain't learned your fucking lesson. Look, you see this fucking, you need a coaster, motherfucker. It didn't sound bad, and at least it's in tune. Mick can play.
And he's got a lot of guitars, and I bet they all, like, smell really funny. I mean, look. It's Jabba the Gut.
You said that already, Ed. Look, Ed's talking about smelling funny. I just noticed something. Look right here. Look right here. What the fuck is that? Is that a fucking little thing of the Crest fucking toothpaste? Is that the little fucking cinnamon Crest toothpaste pot? You know what I'm talking about? That's what it is. You know how I know? Because I got some too. But mine ain't sitting next to my fucking computer. Ed's got that so he can sober up his fucking breath in case somebody comes over. I don't know what this is. It looks like a camera. You know what it should be? It should be one of those breathalyzers. Like, you know, like if you get DWI, they put that on your car and you got to breathe into it. They'll hook one of them up onto his computer, but then you'd never see him on this motherfucker. I've never seen Mick claiming to be great. I mean, Mick's not bad at all. I don't think anybody can say, but I've never heard Mick claim to be the greatest, or like he knows this and he knows that. Like fucking Ed's doing, telling people about fucking how to, you know, run their pedal board and shit like that, and telling you run a distortion through the fucking loop, effects loop. Fucking idiot.
This kind of guitar playing just...
Yeah, we'd rather listen to some Guess Who. We'd rather listen to some Guess Who, or you struggle through to play fucking Eddie Ray Van Dana fucking licks for the fucking 100th fucking time, or fucking play the same fucking song for the fucking umpteenth fucking time with your no singing fucking ass.
The same tone, the same sound all the time. Look at his lip. Look at his lip.
All right, now here's the part I want you to know. One thing, Mick's had a stroke already. You know, Mick's had a stroke. He's got something fucked up with him. Now look, Ed's got no problem getting up there and mocking the man for that, talking about him drooling and putting his lip out. Now let me ask you this. What do you think Ed would do if I made a new channel and I called it La 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 Linda's Chemotherapy? You think he'd think that was fucking funny? I bet you he wouldn't. I bet you wouldn't think that's funny, Ed.
You know, you need to shut the hell up about me. You need to really get off me.
Fucking Ed.
You need to keep bringing me up in your conversations, in your chat, in your crap.
A chat that 6 people were watching. I think 6 people were watching Jay's video. You know?
Live. And, you know, a lot of the channels got you blocked anyway. I've got you blocked. But if I go look at somebody here, you show up in a live feed. And I actually know people that actually just quit streaming live because people like you show up and they're tired.
Look at that mush mouth.
And they want to get away from
Look.
They want to get away from your
ball
crap.
mouth fucking Ed. Look, he's even at a loss for words.
No, I already thumbed it down. Alright, I can't thumb it down, but if I could, I'd thumb it down again. Alright, that's Job of the Gut. Mellow Mick.
Hold on.
I had a video up for... Alright, that's Job of the Gut. Mellow Mick. I had a video up for a while where this guy... I still got the video. It's on that hard drive.
He still got it. He still got the evidence. And he's also logged it in with the UGC if you see a troll reporter troll. Just make a comment saying, watching.
I'm not going to bother to get it because I'm not going to post it. But he put my name and address on a piece of notebook paper and held it up.
Okay, now listen. That's something that Mick did that I don't agree with. Okay? But, Ed, what about all the times you and Duncan, every day of the week, 4 or 5 times a night, when y'all were doxing me? What about that, Ed? What about when you did that? I'm not the only person you've done that to either. You know, it's really something when the pot calls the kettle fucking black.
Or put it in the shot, and then took a picture of him and left that video up, giving everybody my name and address. Now that's no big deal because you can find me, you can Google.
Well, I'm going to tell you what I did as bitch ass one time. Okay? I decided to call Ed. Jay was having a hangout. It was him and Gung Ho on there, and me. And this was after they kept doxing me. I was like trying to figure out what was going on. So I decided to call Ed's house. And Linda answered. And I had it on speakerphone. And I was like, is Ed there? And she was like, who's this? I was like, oh, this is Elmo. I said, actually, this is Elmo, Gung Ho, and Jay. Could you get Ed, please? And she's like, yeah, hold on. Ed's on the phone. He's like, who is it? You could hear him. Who is it? Elmo. And then you just heard him grabbing the phone and hanging that shit up.
Google me and find me. That's no big deal. But that is just Yeah, really? And I put that video up.
Well, that's just really, well, that's what y'all did me, Ed. That's what everybody, Ed, how is it okay? See, that's what I'm trying to figure out. These dudes they always have the moral high ground, you know, but they're always doing the same shit that they accuse other people doing, they do themselves. They project. They get drunk and they project.
He had all kinds of excuses. I took it down, I took it down, I took it down. Yeah, well, you put it up, you put it up, you put it up. And he, for 2 years, has constantly gone into live streams and live.
And for 2 years, Ed's been watching. And for 2 years, Ed's been watching and taking notes.
You know, I'm going to stop, really. I'm going to stop looking. I don't even care anymore. But these disparaging comments of me,
Ed,
my wife, my life, my band, the things that we do. And it's like, really, dude? Really?
Yeah, really. He does the same shit. Listen, Ed is the... If you there, Ed's talking. As soon as you leave, Ed's talking about you. Everybody knows Ed does that. How many times have you heard him go on Jay's Hangout and start talking about somebody else? Or start talking about other musicians that are way more successful than him? You know? He'll sit there and tell you how Steely Dan ain't no good. And he made comments like Don Bagdow got what he deserved. Oh yeah, Ed said shit like that.
You know, just... You had a chance for people to like you.
Just look at him. You could tell he ain't right.
You're unliked. You're even unliked by the trolls. They don't even like you. And whatever. You know, I had to address this because I'm really sick and tired of it. And I'm sick and tired of this guy. And I'm sick and tired of his crap.
Comments.
And
listen, comments that are only there for as long as that chat is scrolling. And Jay doesn't leave those videos up or anything. You know, so just for a brief moment in time, 6 people who don't like Ed probably anyway saw that, but that was enough Ed to make a video because he might get some views.
I've never flagged you. You know, but... Don't give me the chance.
Try to flag this one.
Give me the opportunity, dude.
Now, you see, it's okay when Ed does shit. But not when other people do shit to Ed. Wow. Huh. That boy needs to fucking sober up. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. And until next time, peace out.